lose in that game where things aren't working that well. So we'll take a second and we're going to show you what's happening in the carbon here a little bit. So this is a test that we did on my farm, and we did it at the end of 2020. We're just, the first part of November here, and then we're coming over here the next year in 2021, basically January 1st. And what we're showing you is that if you get looking down here on a Haney report, we want good levels of bacteria. Well, in October, we're at 235. By the time we get over here in October, the next year, we're only down to 80, we're down at 85. We've had a lot of frozen ground. The ground had thawed out. I took the test. But you always want to see a really good bacteria level here. And to get that, you balance your Haney numbers down here. In other words, you balance your carbon. So I'm at 171, but my my organic nitrogen is at 14. I should be at 16. Well, it's the end of the crop year. I think that's really a pretty good number. I should be 15 to 1 on my carbon nitrogen ratio. I'm roughly 12 to 1. Okay, but because I have these pretty much intact here, I have an additional nitrogen credit down here that I can start affixing nitrogen. That's a very high number, guys, up at 32. So if you guys can be doing something similar, when you can balance these numbers here, your plant is going to feed well. And over here, a year later, clear at Christmas time, we're doing the same thing. Good nitrogen, good carbon numbers, good nitrogen numbers, and we're done. It's middle of the year. We don't have much to feed on, but I am doing a tremendous job of affixing nitrogen. So when you can watch this stuff happen, you guys know that you can dramatically decrease your nitrogen levels. And we've actually seen guys now where they're getting, actually if they're not cutting back on nitrogen, and they've got this stuff cooking for them, it actually starts to hurt them because the nitrate levels in some of these plants are actually getting too high. So cut back, it saves you a lot of money, and go take the Haney reports and go take the sugar aminonitrate test to find out where you are. So any questions so far? Because I'm going to turn this over to Mike and let him talk about SAP tests here. You want to come up, Mike? We'll get you plugged in. Man, I'm good. Is this the Chinese speaking group or the English?
What is a good time to take your soil test to get your health score readings? Because you did it at the end of November, and then the next year was January 1st.
Yeah.